Hello, welcome. Ergy Music Live. Sunday, 24th of August, 2 minutes past 19. This is broadcast to you from a little shed somewhere in Scotland. My name is Adam Sutherland. I'm a fiddle player from Scotland. I play and love Scottish music, Scottish traditional music. And I love writing music. It's a journey I've been on since the mid-90s when I was a teenager. I'm not a teenager anymore, and it's not the 90s anymore, obviously. And this channel is just devoted to me just like basically uploading onto the internet everything I've discovered so far about tune writing, in the hope that it might just help somebody else on their tune writing journey, and also maybe in a way so that I don't forget stuff that I've picked up. And this video was supposed to be about a phrasing idea where I take some notes and move them into different positions in a bar, and I might get to that, but I have been distracted in the last 20 minutes since I started setting up this stream, distracted by a tune which has just interrupted what I was trying to do, as is so often the case with myself, and I wonder if that's often the case with other folk who are addicted to writing tunes. If a new bit of melody, maybe not a fully formed tune, but just a little whiff of something, like the audio equivalent of walking past a fish and chip shop, catches the tendrils of your mind. Did I just say the tendrils of your mind? Anyway, something blows in from somewhere and just knocks whatever you were doing right out the window. And that's what happened to me about 20 minutes ago. So I was all set up to do this thing. I'm going to do 4 notes and we're going to move it around. I might still get to that, but I just suddenly thought maybe I should just like share with you instead this thing which is just blown in. So yeah. That's it, and it's a live stream obviously, so it's extremely low budget, and this might sound belligerent or maybe even unprofessional, but I don't care. This is it. This is just me in my little shed. It's not fancy, it's not all edited, it's real. So if you have any comments, chuck them in the comments. It'd be good to hear from you. Equally, if you want to just listen and kind of just say nothing, that's also totally fine. Whatever, you're all welcome. And if you're in the future, hello future. So that's it. I was going to be doing a video on one thing, but I'm going to just share with you this thing that's happened to me instead. Tell me if this is not cool. But I already have a comment from a regular. Hey Dream Angus, good to hear you, see you back here in the chat. Those distraction tangents happen to me also across the pond in the USA. Love it. Does this happen to you? Does this happen to anyone else? Do you get knocked off what you're trying to do by some nugget of tune writing? Anyway, yeah, I've been trying to get the hang of Michael Bishop. Just play the damn thing. Okay, cool. Enough for teeth. I will. I was going to talk some more, but you're quite right. Also, hey, Michael. Caveat, when I'm writing tunes, my technical prowess, if I even indeed have any, goes right out the window. It sounds scratchy, it sounds like what, but I also don't care, and I hope you can not care too much about that listening, because my CPU is just taken up with thinking about what this tune could or couldn't do. It's in 7/8 and it's in E minor, and the first part is I just got addicted to this little bunch of notes. Landing on a G for the start of the second part, which is the relative major key of E minor, if you weren't aware. And if you were aware, sorry. And what I was kind of enjoying about this was I don't know, I was kind of trying to find a way of just doing basically the same thing continually, each bar, just saying the same thing again, but just different enough that it justifies, that each bar is justified in the thing, but just keeping the energy going. That's what I can't try to describe what it's like. I'm just trying to keep the energy going and not lose it. So the phrase do de be. Oh. What is that? I'm hearing, I don't know if you know this, 7/8 can be grouped in different groupings of 2 notes and 3 notes. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 is the whole first part, and of course 2 plus 2 plus 3 adds up to 7. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. I was sticking with that for the first part. So you've got this. But I'm finding I'm hearing something in the B part which is just changing the grouping in a way that I don't know if this is interesting or not. It's a way that I haven't done before. Usually if I have a different grouping of 2s and 3s in a second part of a tune, usually so far in my tune writing journey, so far I would just have the first part being one grouping and the second part being another grouping and stick to it. But I feel like the tune wants to do something here, which is to change grouping in a really weird place and have a uneven number of 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 before changing to a different grouping 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. So just to be clear, you can group things 2 2 3 or 3 2 2. There is another way of doing it, but I'm not going to get into that. So I'm going to just try and work out what the heck I'm feeling and hearing live on the internet. So forgive my scrapiness and scratchiness, and just, yeah, I'm starting off with 2 2 3. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3, and then I think I was wanting to go to 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 on bar 3. So that was me going to 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. So I'm just saying this not for your benefit, well, not just for your benefit, but for mine as well. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. And I think what's happening is that after the 2 bars of 1 2 1 2 1 2 3, I'm then going to 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 for the rest of the second part. I think I'm going to just have to try and play it a few times. Bear with me. Is there a bar of 4 for? No, that's just. Oh, Oh, that's so weird. I'm just going where I feel like the tune wants to go. I've spoken about this before, about the way I quite like to compose sometimes is to sometimes get to the point where you're not going where you want to go, but where you think the tune wants to go. It's like you let the tune take over. If it was a car, you're letting the tune elbow you out of the driving seat. And that, I suppose that's a state of mind of just kind of like feeling and listening and not trying to control too much. Michael Bishop, good comment. Doesn't have to stay 7/8. No, and that's a great question to ask, because no, I mean, it doesn't have to do anything. No tune has to do anything. And if you're listening to where the tune wants to go and the tune is saying, I'm not in 7/8 at this bit, it's almost like you're learning a tune. It's almost like rather than writing a tune, it's almost like you're learning it and it already exists. And you're just trying to learn it by tuning in your radio to the right frequency. And sometimes the frequency is fuzzy and you lose it. And like, you know, those old school radios where you'd actually be turning a button. And so no, the tune doesn't have to stay in 7/8 because the tune itself is calling the shots if you let it. Or you could try and call the shots, but I think that usually results in less of a tune. Oh, does it go into 6/8? Ooh, what do you think? Should it go into 6/8? Like just pure diddly diddly? Pure 1 2 3 1 2 3? No 1 2 1 2? Oh my goodness. Oh, so ah. That's me after talking about keeping the flow going and not having it be losing the flow. That was like the opposite of what I was just saying. Hey Linda Rankin, is there a bar of 5/8 in there? Yeah, there might have. I'm sure there was something that left 7/8 at some point. And if you're not sure about what 5/8 is, it's just like 7/8 but two less. So if 7/8 is like 1 2 3 1 2 1 2, 5/8 is just like 1 2 3 1 2. So in other words, there might have been like a bar of 7/8 was just a little bit chopped off. Yeah, that is 7/8. Oh my god. I'm hearing chordally something really strongly going in E minor. And then here going up to something more different, more different. Before thinking about it. I need to go from the start again. That bar is annoying me. Is it? I'm trying to find a way of pleasingly getting back to the start of the B part. I don't know if this is teaching you anything, or if this is just like, look at that nutcase trying to do this live on YouTube. But I don't quite know how to teach what I know. I'm not confident that I have found the best way, so I'm trying different ways, and this is one way. Even if it's just mildly entertaining, I'm just going to just show you the process, and I feel like just showing the process is kind of, I don't know, that's what I feel like doing. I guess we live in a world where we see mostly just finished results. You see fancy, beautifully shot videos on YouTube of new music, and you see the very, very end of it. I don't know, I'm just interested in showing you what's under the hood. It might not be of interest to you, but that's what I feel like doing. That's it. I'll maybe try playing it a couple more times, but I feel like I now need to maybe take a step back from it. So that's my phone going crazy. I need to just put it on flight mode. Apologies, everyone. Yeah, let me know if this is like, is any of this either helpful to you in tune writing, or does this maybe make you feel like uninspired? I don't know, just let me know. Again, this is just me. I'm sitting in my shed somewhere in Scotland doing it. It's not a... another thing I chucked out a while ago, which was like a almost like a variation on the B part, but less on the A part, but less more. It's almost like an alternative A part. I guess that could be a third part. You know, so it's like I sometimes do tunes where it's like A part contrasting B part and then a C part, which is like the A part but just different somehow, either more complicated or more simple. Couple of comments. Hey, Dream Mangus again. Dream Mangus says, I grabbed a harp to figure some chords. I love that you're sitting there just jamming. That makes me feel good. I grabbed a harp to figure out some chords. I'm getting lots of descending chord pattern, E minor to D to C to B, and there's room for making some of those instead of basic triads spicier, like triads with sevenths. So that's interesting for lots of reasons. So just I'm going to play what I think Dream Angus is saying over the A part, which, as you know, it goes, it's all in E minor. You were hearing I was hearing that too. That's interesting to me. I was hearing right? Or something descending. And so were you at the same time on the other side of the ocean. How can that be? I don't know. That's cool. Gavin Maxwell, do you imagine anything visually when in this tune writing mode, or too busy thinking about chords and shapes, etc.? I'm really interested in what other musicians, professional or unprofessional, professional or otherwise, I'm really interested in what people are thinking about when they play. I'm going to try and answer that question. I kind of imagine melody to be vertical, and I imagine it almost like structures, like almost like here's a line, boom, 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 do do dee dee dee, like that, but also kind of three-dimensional, so moving through time. Do do dee. I guess kind of like you might see it on the page if you're using the standard Western way of notating things, but almost a little bit more. I think I see little shimmers of light on the notes, and then I feel resistance depending on what I choose, and I don't want resistance. I want things to just move smoothly, so I'm just feeling. But that's, I don't know if that's an acceptable answer or not, Gavin. Michael Bishop says, putting together flat pack furniture without instructions. Yeah. And you also don't even, no instructions, and you don't know what you don't know what you're building. You've just been given a bunch of stuff, and you kind of have to just like listen to what it's supposed to be. I don't know. Hey Linda, as an aside from this interesting new tune, thank you. The Last Train from Lanark has been heard in posh venues in Edinburgh over the past 3 weeks. The Last Train from Lanark is a tune of mine I wrote in the year 2000. I can't even remember if I've done a video on that or not, but it's a tune of mine that seems to have taken off. It seems to have got its own life now, which it's not something I feel I can ever control or expect, and I guess it's a tune I'm happy with. I'll do a video on Last Train from Lanark if I haven't already. At some point. Thanks for letting me know, Linda. I'd love to hear more about your posh venues in Edinburgh. Oh, you've been doing the tattoo, right? If you don't know what the tattoo is, it's the military tattoo. It takes place in Edinburgh every summer, and Linda Rankin, one of my top contributors here on this wee channel, has been very much involved in that for quite a few years now, right, Linda? It's a huge deal. Actually, you're talking a massive concert taking place in Edinburgh Castle, or just outside Edinburgh Castle, on the forecourt of Edinburgh Castle. So I don't know, are you talking about the posh venues being like Edinburgh Castle, or just, I would love to know more, but you can DM me if you want, if you don't feel like typing it in here. So there you go. This was supposed to be a video about something else, which I will do another time, which is just moving a phrase around different parts, and then this tune just interrupted. I think it might have been almost a bit of I've had quite a mad afternoon. Our wee ones had a birthday party, and we've had lots of small people around, and it's been intense, wonderful, joyous, smiley, but there's a unique kind of frazzlement, isn't there, that happens with lots of toddlers. They are wonderful creatures, and yeah, wouldn't change a thing, but you are sapped, aren't you? At some point. So I think maybe this tune was just like, I don't know, a release from that. I don't know, or I just don't know. I think I've got to the point now where I'm just kind of repeating myself and saying the same things over and over again, which, if you have listened to me teach or been in my live streams, you'll know that I kind of do say the same stuff, but that's it. That's it, I think. Another comment from Linda. Hello. Hospitality each night. Fiddlers are part of that. Oh, I see. So hospitality for the Edinburgh Tattoo. A couple of lads from Australia and the US were playing it most evenings. Oh, and thank you for that kind message at the end there. Wow, that's mental. People from the USA and Australia playing a tune I wrote. I'll never get used to that. I'll never get used to that. I'll just finish off. Do you know what? I'm going to finish off by playing Last Train from Lanark. And if you've heard me play this before, sorry. I feel like I must have played this channel before. thank you all for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Looking at the wrong camera. Come and say hi on Patreon. Drop me a message. Thanks Michael, thanks Gavin, thanks Linda, thanks Dream Angus. Thank you all who aren't commenting. You are equally appreciated. And yeah, I feel like that's it. Just feels like it. Oh, hey Gary Hunter. Hey. Thank you all. Yeah, I'll see you. Am I here next week? I think next week I'm in Austria. Well, I know I'm going to Austria. I'm not here next week because I'm teaching at a camp in Austria. A place called Lockenhaus. Come and follow me on social media and Patreon and all that. I'll give you some updates about that. But I won't be able to do a live stream. I won't be able to do a live stream next week. But I do try and do these as often as I possibly can. And yeah, happy tune writing, happy exploring. Go and do your thing.